So yeah, it's going to be this one over here. If you get close up on that, the two players there in the bottom left is what we're going to be facing or seeing next.
Oh yeah, they're in the pairs. Like the winners and then the losers?
Yeah.
Okay.
We will be moving them closer and closer as they move on to the finals. Whoever that may be. Actually, when we get to the winners one, all we can do is take whatever cards move and then just put them down next to the person that they're facing down here. You know?
Exactly.
You just get knocked down further and further until you're off the table.
Oh, that's smart.
Which then, so if production did the job right, that means that the loser of a Tata Joe Cool plays Ice Knight, right? So it just goes down one?
Likely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, if production did, then we could just blame them on everything if they're wrong.
That's
so.
true.
Sorry, not my
Deflect the
fault.
blame. Deflect the blame.
Yeah.
All right, we got our players sitting down here. It is going to be a sortie battle. And for Ned, it has been Cloud, do or die, really most of the weekend.
I'm not a TO.
Not a TO.
Sephiroth's on the card, but it's been the other Final Fantasy boy that has helped Ned stay alive in this bracket. And Cloud didn't even make it on the character list. Y'all.
And then meanwhile,
shame.
Revolver's Crom has went crazy earlier this weekend beating Abe Zero, but then he's more known for the Roy.
Oh, there we go.
He has Cloud, he has Donkey Kong. Crom's not even up there, but like Crom did appear today, or yesterday, so.
The Crom really showed up?
The Crom showed up to beat Abe Zero yesterday in pools. Ooh. So, over the Cloud that he was using earlier, but no, we're going to be seeing Roy for sure here.
I would bet a shiny Revolver player card that he does not play Crom against Ned.
I would say you're right,
I
and I would
take
not.
that.
I would specifically not take that bet.
I have nothing to wager, so I'm not going to take that bet either.
See, the
And you
trick is to
didn't-
bet something that's not mine.
Yeah, you didn't get any training cards.
That's true.
Like-
No, I didn't get any trading cards.
I ordered them, but they're going to be in the second shipment.
Fake fan. You know, not getting any trading cards for Chicago.
I wanted to. I watched someone open a pack.
Freaking Wisconsinite.
Same thing.
What do you want from me?
Oh, here's the classic PS2. Everyone's old faithful.
I hear it's a Chicagoland classic. Is that?
I've never heard of that before, but like, you know,
Everybody's been saying.
you might be onto something.
Might have heard it somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm not
I think
sure.
I heard it in the papers.
Well, they are slugging so far.
Yeah, definitely going to be a set that's more just slapping each other in the face with the swords, and somebody's going to die for it. So.
That had to be misinput, right?
Yeah, it was.
I'm also very
Super
shocked
close.
it didn't even hit.
It almost worked though, so it wasn't a misinput if it hit.
It's only dumb if it doesn't work.
Yeah,
That is how I play Crag in Rivals Group.
that is how anyone plays Crag in Rivals. Literally throw rock, and I meant to do that. The two things that Crag players do constantly.
Well, nice parry into the forward tilt sweet spot. Taking the stock first for Revolver, but now he's getting knocked away.
Ooh, trying to go for that raw forward air to get the stock, but got canceled out a little early.
Yeah, sitting at 140%. A little bit of rage to work with here. Trying to get a little bit extra credit, and doing so right here, almost at 50% on net already.
Yeah, definitely. You saw that dash attack come out trying to catch bad DI from Revolver. Not quite. I mean, 80%. This is going to kill. Ooh. Yeah, the Jer. Old Reliable and Roy with 140. Never mind, 2 stocks.
There you go.
Is going to be one up on Ned's Cloud right now.
All right. Get a little bit of this parry game into the quick shield punishes outwards. That makes a ton of sense versus Roy. Like, if you can get the parry timings just right, it makes a lot of their stuff way less safe. And, you know, Cloud's out of shield game is great.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, that up B is a classic on Elite Smash, so... Yeah, if you can avoid that, that would be most ideal here. And it looks like Revolver's done a good job so far avoiding it, but not that limit cross or blade beam.
Oh!
What a misinput.
Yeah.
No, Jared. I was honestly expecting a side B.
He was
Where are
looking
you
for it.
going?
He's going deep. He has the extra stock to play around with it, but I don't think that Dancing Blade's going to help you
That
recover.
was a misinput for sure. I think he just wanted the one to kind of like reposition himself off stage to come back, but yeah, now you got Ned with limit.
And after Ned was so nice to down air him back to get him back to the stage.
It's getting a little scary. If Ned gets one more limit, this is looking like an even game with the amount of percent that they have, but not with that Dancing Blade. Revolver gets game of 1.
Man.
And Revolver almost let that slip.
Oh, yeah.
This close.
It had potential to slip. If he got one more limit, absolutely, it could have gone either way.
And Ned using limit at lower percents to just rack up and using the limit blade beam to like get a good amount of early percent and then just push advantage even further. Really helpful in that game. Not quite enough to take the first game, but Revolver not really letting it slip.
Yeah, he kind of had that little like tit for tat moment, taking that second stock and then Ned coming back, getting Revolver's first stock there, but not enough to overcome that. And now we're running it here, game 2, running it back to TFC.
And definitely, I mean, it's just that like gameplay knowledge you get from game 1 that could sway later on into the sets. So we might see a little bit of adaptation from game 1 move into this game 2 on the same stage.
The adaptation I want to see from Ned is specifically those shield punishes that were looking much better on stocks 2 and 3 than they were on stock 1, and then that might have been the difference in the game if they were right on line. So let's see if he can add that into his toolkit here. Game 2.
Looks like he's looking a little bit for something. Both of them poking on some percent, but Ned will be taking a little bit of a lead so far. Not with that stage control.
Well, now that they're both at kill percent, this is where things start to get fun and spicy.
Oh, yeah.
The side B from Ned, taking that first stock.
Yeah, that really forced into Revolver's like path to try and make it back to stage. Like he had no options there, but that Jer, but the deep bear actually going to be the one to take it, and they're both at 2 stocks apiece even.
Yeah, Ned didn't really have a great other angle he could have taken in order to sneak by that back end.
Maybe could have taken that stock and suiciding that up B.
Maybe.
Yeah, Revolver not letting that happen.
I'm not really too keen on throwing away stocks against Roy. That's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it is evening things up, Roy is
Still always at a disadvantage. Like a character like Incineroar, it's like they're never out of the fight.
Yeah, that perfect like burst character that will kill you at 40 if you mess up too much, and you can't really be throwing away stocks even if it gets you back to even.
I'm just waiting for the down tilt tech chases from Revolver because Roy has that ability and it's terrifying when you just get hit with that first one. Oh, no, that.
Yeah, no, I don't think. I was gonna say like he's not really getting the opportunity right now, being forced off stage and losing that stock.
I do like that use of limit. Like Revolver's at 0, doesn't really lose much except limit.
That double parry was raw, you know, like.
Should punish him with the forward smash from Revolver.
They're pressing buttons right now.
Yeah, I mean, Roy always presses buttons. Same thing with Cloud back air, but he really wants that Jer.
Oh,
A little off again.
Exactly.
First
Yeah,
almost.
he wants that cookie, you know.
Yeah, Ned almost with limit again here. Trying to salvage what's left of this second stock at 121%. See what he can do here.
Be careful on this ledge get up. Okay. Revolver sneaks by.
Big
Alright.
hit.
Having to burn that limit and that recovery kind of puts him in the corner a bit.
He still has a bit more of a stock to play around with. He's kind of fallen out that range where Jer really works. Like he could just get hit by something straight at this point and die to Roy. But a lot of those confirms just don't kill, but raw up air will.
It feels like a lot of these ledge situations would just be solved easier for Revolver if he was more confident and quicker with it. I mean, he was doing it earlier where he was, okay, nice tag.
Yeah, no, he's locked in. He's locked in. He's making back good percent here. It's even, but he's got the limit almost, and that's the scary part where Ned's going to be in the driver's seat on this ledge pressure. What's the option?
Oh, good parry in the back here.
There it is. There's that tech chase situation. Blade beam.
Yep.
Blade beam to get off you, get you back into the advantage
That was
state.
such a good spot touch.
Okay, they're scrapping. It's close.
And anything goes right here. Good back air from Revolver off stage now.
Yeah, Revolver wants to go a little bit deep. Ned just barely.
Oh man, Revolver up 2-0 over Ned.
Oh, this could be a huge win.
Man.
Ned's got to claw his way back to stay in this loser's top 8, and Revolver needs to close it out.
Lingering just a little bit too long off stage. Too deep of an up B to recover from for Ned.
And that's unfortunate, but I mean, like, it's those little stuff that matters, really, where if he was just a little bit closer to that ledge, it could have been an even game, or even Ned's game, rather.
Yeah, and it's not just the ledge recovery. It's the being really close on those sliding forward tilts, just barely missing and grab in those scramble situations. If you're Ned, you feel like you've got the tools to win this, but you were just a little off on your accuracy that last game instead. So now you just got to make the 3-0 comeback.
Well, now they've both messed up a recovery at some point during this set, so now we can restart from 0 and really get going after they both made their little silly mistakes.
So those silly mistakes, the margin of error between these two players is fine line between winning that set or winning that game or losing that set or losing that game. So definitely going to show here up 2-0 already on Ned. So Ned's got a long way to claw back and doing a good job here taking that first stock though from Revolver.
Yeah, I mean, that parry into the limit cross slash and just putting on so much extra percent. It's like Ned didn't even lose like that last game. Just the momentum is going so hard in his favor when he needs it the most.
Eating all those.
I love pressing A. I love
right there.
pressing the A button so much.
No, dude, trust the ghosts. They're everywhere.
Well, Ned is a very cerebral player, so using those 2 games as data could really help him in the 3-0 comeback, right? And that could be what we're seeing here as he
Ooh, yeah,
goes
pushing
swinging.
him too far from the up smash.
Swinging for the fences right now. But
That should be the kill
Yeah.
as Revolver is clawing his way back from this huge deficit on the second stock. And Ned still has a lot more to work with along with the limit. The up air will be
man.
taking it, and now he's a full stock ahead. And with the star KO, he's got limit almost on deck.
Revolver's got to be walking on eggshells right now mentally here, trying to capitalize on this last stock that he's got, but getting back to stage. Doing a good job now, almost at 70% on Ned at the moment, but it's a tough one.
Yeah, and all that percent really matters for that last stock. You got to get through 2. The hard call out
He was
with
waiting
F smash.
for it. Oh my gosh.
No.
But Ned is really sniffing out these roll reads with the forward air, especially from the ledge.
Limit on deck though for Ned.
I think
good
Ned
air
was
dodge.
fishing for that dare limit down B to kill and end his 3rd game here, but he did not find the spike.
Yeah, he tried to hold on to it for as long as possible and not have to use it on the recovery, but on the 3rd time, you might as well just do it. Okay.
Last stock for both players. A little bit of breathing room for Revolver at 89%, but past 100 now, but wouldn't count him out entirely here.
Yeah, I would not.
I might.
I would say with limit, it's really hard for him to push back into stage. Oh god, the parries too. I mean, Ned's really got this on lock unless Revolver's able to make that turnaround, but no, the dash tech will be taking it.
No, that was a lot closer than I would let it to believe, but that was pretty dominant from Ned. I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen those comebacks and Roy been able to do like those nair to up airs and like all the random stuff, but it's really Ned locking it down, keeping that stage control, and then ending it with the dash attack.
As you mentioned, the limit was a ticking clock, especially as Ned's shield punishes have been getting better and better. Like, limit climb has our shield would have just sealed the game. So, on to game 3 we go, or game 4.
This gives
Yes.
game 4.
Game.
Gonna see how Revolver deals with this momentum shift here in this set. Trying to take it home, but
Yeah, that was
Ned's in it for the long run.
That was kind of a big momentum shift. Like, Revolver was kind of still in it, and then Ned just hard shuts the door, and so we'll see.
I don't know about hard shutting. I mean, Revolver kicked that door open with that 80% opener into game 4 here.
And he already started with an adaptation where he went for, I think it was a neutral air, and he spaced it particularly in a way where the climb hazard out of shield would not punish it.
That didn't kill?
Such good patience though from Revolver.
Okay, yeah, that trade with the Bears will be taking it as Revolver is pushing on the gas hot for this game 4.
Yeah, see that neutral air? He didn't quite space the drift across as well as he did on the other one, but still able to get a good punish here. Loses trouble.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Man,
One down.
tough
That
luck there for
is
Ned, man.
rough.
Ugh, already down to his last stock and only 80% on Revolver at the moment.
Out of no double jump, he wasted it. Ned's forced off stage without double jump, and that's it. Revolver just pushing
0 to
forward. Yeah, I mean,
unbelievable.
he caught that there was no double jumps there and just pushed it to the absolute limit and just ended the game right there, stopped the momentum in his tracks. Wow, what a great gameplay.
Yeah, quite the exclamation point there for Revolver after it looked like Ned was starting to adapt back. The aggro adaptation on the other side.
Your
really
wordplay is immaculate, Mochi.
I do my best.
I got one too. Yeah, no jump.
Oh, jump question mark?
Yeah, no jump. No jump.
Dead?
Lose a stock, you know. It happens to the best of us.
Just cue the Plankton voice line from Nasby.
Instead of up a stock, you know the vibes. It's no jump,
No
you know
jump?
the vibes.
You know the vibes.
All right, knock down that card, would you?
Yeah,
Right.
get him
And
out of here.
we are taking down
Yeah.
Ned. 2 cards down. 2 remaining in this top 8 so far.
Top eight
Only to be
moves
moved down, not to be eliminated just yet.
Swinging on over to the winner's side for this next one. And now I think,
Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh, hi.
Oh.
We're not doing interviews, are we?
Are we?
Hi.
I don't
Well,
know.
you're here.
Ice Knight.
Hi.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Hey.
What's up, man?
That adaptation switch later on in that set was absolutely insane. That you like put your foot on the gas that did not let off on
Yeah.
that last game.
Oh,
That was-
no.
Yeah.
It's really hard to hear you over this.
Oh, yeah,
But it
yeah.
felt like he didn't really play that well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he did, but it's what it felt like to me. But
Or maybe
It
you
is what
just
it is.
played
That's fair.
really well. Like maybe you were just playing that well that you feel like everyone around you is not playing up to your level.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
That's
The
unfortunate.
echoing of the sound is throwing me off.
Understandable.
All good.
All good, all good.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Job's not done.
Pull out the crown
Yeah,
again.
Kobe. Yes.
Yeah,
The job's not done.
So we go next.
Go next.
Sweet. Good luck in your next match.
Best of luck.